Big transfer shuffle in FC Barcelona. Barcelona are shaking up the summer market with a £21 million move that could trigger major consequences across clubs like West Ham United. As Joan Garcia prepares for a Camp Nou switch, this could open the door for Alphonse Areola's exit from the London club. Meanwhile, Xavi's side isn't stopping there. Two new wingers could also be on the way, and get this. Barcelona's next big signing is currently earning just €300,000 a year. That's peanuts in today's football economy. Stick around as we break down what this means for Barca's future, West Ham's plans, and Graham Potter's rebuild vision. While it would be a stretch to suggest the fates of West Ham United and FC Barcelona are intertwined this summer, the Premier League outfit and the La Liga champions are certainly doing each other a few favors. As part of that arrangement, £6 million made its way into the pockets of La Blaugrana. Barcelona had the good sense to include a sell-on clause when selling to Todibo, who made only 4 La Liga appearances between 2019 and 2021, to OGC Nice. Now, it may be Barcelona's turn to return the favor. If West Ham United are open to offers for Alphonse Areola this summer, presumably they are, given the Frenchman's struggles under Graham Potter and that interest in Aaron Ramsdale, their red and blue friends from over in Catalonia may be about to knock down the first domino. Barcelona's Joan Garcia deal could help West Ham United shift Alphonse Areola. Espanyol reportedly want to bring Areola back to Spain this summer. Formerly of Real Madrid and Villarreal, Barcelona's Catalan neighbors placed the West Ham #1 high on their list of potential Joan Garcia replacements, per Football Transfers. This, by the way, is a pursuit which should speed up as Barcelona agree a deal to take Joan Garcia 15 miles north from the RCD Stadium to the Camp Nou. Barcelona could sign 2 wingers this summer. La Liga giants Barcelona could yet move ahead with the signing of a pair of wingers before the summer is out. That's according to Mundo Deportivo, who have this week provided an insight into the situation. It is of course common knowledge at this point that Deco and the Barcelona brass are on the lookout for reinforcements out wide with a view to next season. Desperate to bring in sufficient backup/rotation options for Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, the Blaugrana have drawn up a short list of potential additions from across the continent. Previously, the understanding was that just one such target in the end would be signed. But if the latest word stemming from the Spanish media is anything to go by, then Barca could yet spring a surprise by landing 2 wingers. As per a report from Mundo Deportivo, Hansi Flick is pushing those behind the scenes at the Camp Nou to sanction a deal for soon-to-be free agent Ivan Perisic. Any such move, owing to the minimal costs involved, would not impact the arrival of a second attacking signing, with a swoop for Liverpool standout Luis Diaz therefore remaining on the cards in Barcelona too. Incoming Barcelona signing currently earns just €300k per year. An insight into the surprisingly low wage packet afforded to Barcelona-bound Joan Garcia by current employers Espanyol has on Wednesday been provided. This comes amid confirmation on the part of Diario Sport that the goalkeeper is almost the lowest earner at the RCD Stadium. Joan has of course seen his name take its place center stage in the media headlines across Spain for several weeks now. This comes with the 24-year-old set to be rewarded for a remarkable season between the posts at Espanyol with a move to reigning La Liga champions, Barcelona. As alluded to above, though, Joan's sporting prospects are not the only thing in line for an imminent boost at the Camp Nou. The salary that he has maintained despite his starting position was, and is until he signs for Barca, about €300,000 gross per season, almost the lowest of the players at Espanyol. Whilst Joan's Barcelona salary has not yet been revealed, it is noted that the shotstopper's wages will be multiplied tenfold. So, Barca fans, Joan Garcia's arrival, a potential Areola West Ham exit, and 2 wingers on the radar. This transfer window is already looking wild. With shrewd signings and budget-friendly deals, Barcelona are building something big. Do you think this is the right strategy for Xavi? And who should the club sign next? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more breaking Barca news and transfer updates. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. Barcelona are making moves again. From a £21 million swoop to free agent targets, Hansi Flick is not wasting time. But there's more. Could Barca actually sell Fermin Lopez? That would be a huge mistake. In this video we break down all the shocking developments from Camp Nou, including why keeping Fermin could be key to the club's future. Joan Garcia had been linked with a move to Newcastle United this summer, but he will instead remain in Spain. The Espanyol goalkeeper emerged as a potential target for the Magpies in May, with Aston Villa also credited with an interest in the stopper. After helping Espanyol to stay in La Liga, It was heavily speculated that Garcia would leave the RCD stadium, with Spanish media reporting that a move to England was on the cards. Newcastle United were most strongly linked with his signature, but all the noise surrounding their interest came from Spain. Despite being fierce city rivals of Espanyol, Barcelona were also interested in Garcia and have swooped for his signature. Barcelona completed a domestic double last season and were Champions League semi-finalists. As Hansi Flick looks to build on a youthful and exciting squad, Garcia is the man they have picked to challenge for a starting spot in goal. Fabrizio Romano's Joan Garcia update. Taking to X to provide an update on Garcia's situation, Romano christened the deal with his three-word "Here we go" catchphrase, revealing that his move to the Camp Nou is expected to go through in the coming days and weeks. Breaking: Joan Garcia to Barcelona, here we go. Documents are now in place with Spanish GK. Romano posted. Release clause to be paid in the next days, could happen next week, but all contracts are now ready. Joan Garcia will sign a 5-year deal at Barca, all set. Barcelona will pay just north of £21 million, €25 million, to sign Garcia after triggering his release clause. Had Espanyol been relegated to the Segunda Division, it was reported that Garcia would have been even cheaper this summer, whilst a call-up to the Spanish national team, one that was not offered to the 24-year-old, would have seen that figure increase. Newcastle United's James Trafford pursuit. Whilst Garcia had briefly emerged as an option for the Magpies, their focus this summer remains on Burnley's James Trafford. Trafford enjoyed a brilliant campaign with the Clarets last season, and after coming very close to moving to St. James Park last summer, it appears that 2025 may be the year he finally moves to the northeast. The Gazette has launched a new WhatsApp NFC channel to bring the latest news, analysis and team and injury updates directly to your phone. Simply click this link to join our NFC WhatsApp channel. Sky Sports reported on Tuesday that Newcastle are in talks with Burnley over a move for the 22-year-old, who is valued at £30 million by his club. Trafford has most recently been away with the England national team, but is still waiting to be handed his first senior cap. Speaking about a failed move 12 months ago, Trafford told Fozcast, "In the summer, 2024, I wanted to move because the club I was close to going to was a good fit for me at the time. It was brilliant for me, I really believed in it and I really wanted the move. Not because I didn't want to play in the championship, I had no shame or no ego to be like, I'm better than championship. You only prove you're better than something by performing and showing people. It was just when the opportunity and a situation you believe suits you can happen, you should take it and you should go for it. So I wanted to move and it was close, but it didn't end up happening." Hansi Flick wants Barcelona to take advantage of market opportunity with free agent signing. Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick's eagerness to reunite with Ivan Perisic has this week been reiterated. This comes amid confirmation on the part of Mundo Deportivo that the veteran attacker is firmly in the sights of the German tactician, considered a market opportunity too good to turn down. The name of winger Perisic has of course emerged as an altogether prominent one in Catalonia's capital over recent days. This comes after surprise claims were forthcoming in the media that the aforementioned Hansi Flick had set his sights on the Croatian signature for next season. Despite his advancing years, he is now 36, Perisic is fresh off a fine campaign in the Netherlands with PSV Eindhoven, culminating in 16 goals and 11 assists across all competitions. And such production has not gone at all unappreciated on the part of his former manager at Bayern Munich. As per a report from Mundo Deportivo. Last Saturday, the newspaper Bild reported that Flick was considering signing Perisic, and MD has been able to confirm this information from sources close to the German coach. Furthermore, sources close to the German coach confirmed that the player is keen to join Barca. It is added that Flick appreciates Perisic, who will become a free agent at the end of the month, for all of his tremendous professionalism, versatility, and born competitor attitude. Why Barcelona would be mad to sell Fermin Lopez. 2 transfer windows for the price of one this summer, which gives Barcelona's board either an extra incentive to get things right or another window where they can royally mess things up once again. It's clear that things still aren't back to normal, even if the financial situation is much healthier now than a few summers ago. Spending still has to be frugal, unfortunately, and all transfers, both incoming and outgoing, have to be considered on their merits. To that end, despite the noises coming out of the club and with the possible exception of Lamine Yamal, no player is safe from being one step away from a new club. In an ideal world, no consideration would be given to certain players leaving, but Barcelona are operating in the real world, not an imagined one. To that end, you can't really blame Chelsea for trying to engineer a move for Fermin Lopez, or Aston Villa for their reported interest. That the Blues were trying to dangle a tempting carrot in the form of Christopher Nkunku is laughable though. The striker endured an awful 2024-25 season at Stamford Bridge, scoring just 7 goals and providing 2 assists. For a player that arrived in West London from RB Leipzig and was highly rated, either Chelsea didn't do their due diligence or Nkunku is a dud. No other word for it. It's true that Enzo Maresca preferred Nico Jackson to lead the line for his team, but it was Nkunku who made that an easy decision for the manager because of his own lack of application and execution. So there you have it. Barcelona are ready to bring in quality, take market opportunities and make bold decisions. But letting go of a rising gem like Fermin Lopez? That would be insane. What do you think? Should Barca sell or keep him? And are these new signings worth the hype? Drop your opinion in the comments, like this video if you love Barca, and subscribe for non-stop updates straight from Camp Nou. More breaking news is coming.